I guess YouTube style videos are back in. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. Let's give it a try. So of course, prepping my skin, Urban Decay, vitamin C, setting spray. This is all I use. This is all I use to prep my skin, okay? It literally leaves the skin so, like, it gives you a glow like no other, and it leaves the skin just a little bit, like, tacky. For foundation, of course, my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I'm going in with shades 5.9 and 9. I like to take it on the back of my hand first to warm it up and really just load up my sponge. And I just feel like this gives a more even application. And it also helps you able to like work the product into your skin more. For the neck area, I'm just going in with the Morphe M536 to blend it all the way down. For cream contour, I'm going in with the MUAZZ bronzing stick in the shade Harmony. I like to apply my cream contour a little bit higher up because by the time you blend it all out, it kind of just goes exactly where like it needs to go. Because I feel like in the past when I was learning how to like cream contour, like I would apply it on or like under the cheekbones, you know, per what everyone else says to do. But I just feel like by the time I blended it out, it was like all the way down here and it droops the face, okay? So I'm going in with the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. This is the shade 2. And also, like, this concealer is a little light for my liking, so I'm just going to take any excess, like, foundation I have left, and I'm going to kind of load up the sponge and go in with that, just to marry the two together. For my under eye concealer, I like to work out the edges first, and then we're going to make our way to the center of the face. And I'm also going to use a little bit of a lighter shade in the Hourglass to help brighten this inner corner. And this is shade Birch. And like I said, we're going to work our way to the center of the face. When you're bringing the concealer up onto your nose, be aware that you're doing a little bit of like reverse contouring right now. So you don't want to bring it all the way up to the bridge. This is when you're going to really kind of like snatch your nose. I'm going to take a little more of that lighter concealer from Hourglass and apply that to my inner corner because I have like a very bright under eye. And while that's setting, because I know you think we look so crazy right now, you're gonna go in with your Morphe M536, the one that you use to blend down your neck foundation. Grab a little more foundation from the back of your hand and use it to really buff out any harsh lines and kind of clean up that contour. So this step is crucial when keeping that bright under eye. You want to do very light patting motions because you want to keep the integrity of that coverage and the brightness. So the goal here is to like not blend it all the way out where it's like pointless, but to keep that under eye bright. So now I like to go in with the One Size setting powder. This is after, this before. Wow, I mean, that's crazy. So this is why I like to go in with a very, very, very bright concealer because everything is gonna oxidize as you go. So like this looks a little crazy in my eyes, but then like once I like tone it down, wow, beautiful. And now I'm gonna go through and just lightly set the parts of my face where I applied concealer. Because then I'm gonna go in with my Hoola bronzer and I'm going to set all of my cream contour. So I have another video on my page that goes over like setting versus baking and the importance of why a clean bake is important rather than like a messy bake. So, and I'm just baking with the same One Size powder that I set my face with Now, once I'm done with my brows, I'm gonna go in with more powder bronzer, more blush, and we're going to wipe off the rest of this bake, okay? So again, we are pressing and stippling the bronzer into our skin. Not so much like swiping, but more so like kind of like a pressing, stippling motion, okay? And then I'm going in with the NARS blush in the shade Amore. And I can't remember who like said to do this, but they basically said you want to wipe away your bake with like blush. And I feel like that just makes a world of a difference. And then again, back with my video where I explained like when you are removing the bake from your face, you don't necessarily want to just swipe and brush it off. You want to focus on stippling it into the skin. And then I like to go in with my blush brush, not any excess product, but just whatever is left on the brush, and just kind of marry the two together of any excess translucent powder that we just stippled in to the skin. And if you're feeling dry, powdery, like don't worry, we're gonna go in with setting spray and it's going to literally just like melt everything together, okay? Going in with the 24-hour brow setter gel by Benefit. And then for mascara, I've been using this MyFaloo, I don't know, it was on TikTok, so, and I've actually been quite impressed with this mascara. For highlight, I'm going in with the Anastasia Glow Seeker Highlighter. And just, wow, look how beautiful. And for a little extra glow, I'm gonna go on with my Folklore Stretchy Highlighter. It looks a little like icky, but it's because it's putty, okay? But like, look how like stunning and reflective that is, okay? I'm just gonna go in with a kabuki brush to really just like stipple it in. And then of course, always I like to apply it to the neck and the chest because it just looks, I cannot leave the house without a little bit of like shimmer on my body. Okay, that is it. This is the everyday glam. This is the soft glam. I just feel like this is like just a glam. For some people, I think this is like a little much, but for me, this is just like my everyday go-to, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, glowy, radiance glam.